So we are back again. My microphone was not working somehow, and oh my god, man, that was hilarious. I was live for one fight, and I'm back. Thank you so much, Speech Heaven, tuning in and letting me know about my microphone situation. Amazing job, man. Thank you. Otherwise, I would not. Situation. Amazing job, man. Thank you. Otherwise, now I know my voice working. I can hear my sound back. So let's get into the fight right now. Hernandez versus Moicano. Hernandez is in a blue, Moicano in a yellow trunks. This is a lightweight fight, and Moicano is fighting out of Brazil. Hernandez is fighting out of America. Moicano is mixing up. He's a kickboxer, but in this fight, he is mixing his feint with the single leg. So Hernandez, he is like a karate stance fighter and a southpaw as well, and he do a lot of bounce on his feet. So what Mikana's doing it when Hernandez going for 1-2, he is dropping down and holding a front leg and going for a single leg. It's 4 o'clock, 4 a.m. That's my alarm, morning waking up alarm. So my watch just start beeping up. Hope everyone around the world, everybody is okay. It's a UFC 271 big event. Robert Whittaker versus Israel Adesanya. It's a rematch. Right now, the current champion, middleweight champion of the world, is Israel Adesanya, and they having a rematch after that year. The last fight was between Israel Adesanya and Robert Whittaker. That was in Australia, in a home ground of Robbie Whittaker, and he lost the title. But after that, uh, Robbie Whittaker done a pretty amazing job, and he won almost 4 or 5 fights, or if I'm not wrong, definitely three fights or 4 fights. And Israel Adesanya had a record of 3 win and a 1 loss. He lost only with light heavyweight champion of the world, and that's how it is. There's a lot of fights tonight. I was not expecting to go on a distance, but they are going on a distance. And then is doing pretty much amazing job so far. Hernandez should go for a. I can hear you now, speech heaven. Thank you so much, man. Thank you so much. You saved my whole stream. I would have sit whole night like this and could not know. Um, nobody can listen to me, but you just pop in. You told me, oh, you are the star, man. Thank you so much, bro. Nah, I fixed this problem. My microphone was muted. Haha, no problem, brother. Thank you. What's your pick tonight, anyway? It's a co-main event. Big fight. Derek versus Taito Vivasa. And the main event, as you guys know, Israel Adesanya rematch happening with Robbie Whittaker. So round one ended between Hernandez and Moicano. This when Hernandez was on a winning streak, and he was winning pretty amazingly, and then he had the fight with Cowboy Cerrone. So what happened in that fight? Hernandez become overconfidence before the fight. He had some pretty amazing on and on going through with Robert Donald Cerrone, and after this story, I'm gonna leave, but I will be back later. Yeah, man. So Robert Hernandez had a problem with Cerrone, and Cerrone demolished him in the fight. That's all I remember. And then after the while, we haven't seen Hernandez for a while. But I was guessing he would be coming in this fight with Moicano, and Moicano is a very good kicker and a very good kickboxer. So I was expecting a very heavy kicks from Moicano, and I was expecting from Hernandez his left hand, what he's famous from. But he is not much of the stance what he used to be before, like a karate stance. He's changing his stance in a right to left over and over. But Moicano is doing an amazing job keeping Hernandez in the back feet. I need to delete the video as soon possible with my last one. We could not hear even. You think Cowboy made him change styles up? Yeah, Cowboy put him in a different situation. Right now, Hernandez is hurt again by Moicano. As I said, Hernandez was winning 4 or 5 fights, and Cowboy put a clinic on him again. Hernandez lost again via the rear naked choke. Moicano choked him out. He hurt him with his shots, dropped him, and choked him out. Amazing job by Moicano. What a respect between each other. Moicano is sitting right next to him and telling him, "You're amazing. Keep doing. You got a lot of stuff. You got a lot of age left." Hernandez is pretty amazing young kid, but yeah, another lost in his career. He just lost. Yeah, Hernandez lost again. Hernandez lost again. Same shot, the way Cowboy Cerrone hurt him, because the way Hernandez go backward, as I said, he had a stance like a karate stance. The way he was going backward, he always had an issue. His hand is this way and one hand is that way, and his chin is down. And same shots, the way the Cowboy Cerrone hit him with a jab cross and then come back with again cross, same 3 4 combinations, and he hurt him and dropped him. Your background looks really nice too. I remember months ago you had such a YouTube pillow and a white wall. Yeah, man. Spended a lot of money slowly. Um, I'm coming it. I'm coming it. I'm coming it there. Yeah, true. It's true. But it's a lot hard, man. Like I work all day. I start about 4 o'clock, and then I finish 12 o'clock. I came home, quickly change, desktop, and just sit down. Stream quality has to improve too. Thank you so much. So uh, when I'm coming back, it's quite hard for me. Like today was Saturday night, and I on a work was pretty amazing, busy night. Coming back and doing the stream, putting my time in, not sleeping on time and stuff like that. But yeah, I love it. Hope so. One day the channel goes a little bit followers and people people watch the stream. Obviously, I've seen a lot of people doing it. Other channels, people they doing it. They talk as well. So yeah, it's good to have people people on board and coming through during the fight and talking through. It's pretty amazing. We kind of won. The next fight gonna be firework. Canary versus Derek Brunson. Oh my God, this fight is firework. Jared Connier, he is fighting. I gotta go, bro. I'll be back later. Speech heaven. Yeah, sure, bro. Don't worry. Take your time. Enjoy your time. Enjoy your evening. Look after yourself, and I see you later on. So I was saying, Jared. I got Derek Bronson. Derek Bronson. Yeah, man. But I'm thinking Jared Connier can win this fight if he catch Derek Brunson with the punches, but I'm sure 100% Derek Brunson will not stand with Jared Connier, and he will go for a takedown over and over again. And I'm hoping Derek Brunson have pretty amazing punches as well. He had a knockout power as well. I hope he complete the takedown with Jared Connier and drop some ground and pound and hurt Jared Cornier and finish the fight. Because if he win with just holding Jared Cornier and on the decisions, these two guys are the next on the line in a middleweight division. Jared Cornier can be, or Derek Brunson can have a rematch with Israel Adesanya, which is gonna be boring because in the first fight, as you guys know, Israel Adesanya beat the F out of Derek Brunson. Everybody was thinking Derek Brunson gonna have a chance to take him down, but he was in his mind living free, rent free, and he finished the fight, knocked him out. So the next fight is pretty amazing. Jared Cornier, he is fighting in his hometown. It's his family, as I heard his interview telling his family and his brother and everybody will be there, and he do not fight for he was saying he do not fight for money or for like he do fight for money, don't take me wrong, but he don't fight for fans, he fight for family. So he said, when my family is there, I will make sure I will win this fight, and I will do every single thing to win this. So it's pretty amazing. Let's see who gonna get it done this fight. I need to delete the video. Man, next month, oh my God, is gonna be a firework because you know whose fight is coming back, guys. Jorge Masvidal's fighting his best teammate, and that is Kobe Covington. That is that fight gonna be the best fight of everywhere. I go Derek Brunson. Oh yes. So this fight gonna be so much amazing. Two best friends fell apart. They changed the gym. They went out of the gym. Colby Covington left the gym because of too much heat going on around him against Jorge Masvidal and Dustin Poirier and a couple of another people. So the match coming up soon next month in the March, I guess, and that fight gonna be my God firework. 5 March, yeah. UFC 272, and I'm gonna be live doing the event, covering up because in that event, Kobe Covington versus George Masvidal, Rafael dos Anjos versus Rafael Fiziev, Edson Barboza versus Bryce Mitchell, Kevin Holland versus Alex Oliveira, Sergis Spinavic versus Greg Hardy. Come on, guys. Wow, this is a firework card in a March 5th, Saturday night, 10 ET, 7 PT, live on ESPNplus.com, pay per view. Man, this fight gonna be insane. This is a 5 round fight. There we go. Israel Adesanya making his way towards arena. No, arena in obviously in a stadium. I'm surprised. He's wearing the same jacket what he was wearing in a press conference. Only he changed his shirt, which is like a Versace style. It's Robert Whittaker wearing UFC Venom, simple clothings, smile face. But I'm surprised. Israel Adesanya is a UFC middleweight champion, and he's wearing a same jacket he was wearing in a press conference, and he's the man who talk about style and fashion and stuff like that. Man, in this kind of stuff, you cannot beat Conor McGregor. I'm telling you guys, the way he represent himself is amazing. This is how all the fighters should do to promote themselves, to represent themselves. Man, in a middleweight division, Israel Adesanya is on the top. Second, number one right now is Robert Whittaker. Champion is Israel Adesanya. Second is Marvin Vittori, Jared Cornier, Derek Bronson, and then Paulo Costa. Israel Adesanya defeated Paulo Costa. He defeated Derek Bronson. He defeated Marvin Vittori. He defeated Robert Whittaker. Who got left? Only Jared Cornier, and that's the fight to make, I guess, in a middleweight division. There's another fight to make in a middleweight division as well, and that is Hamza Chimaev. I cannot wait him to coming up because if tonight Israel Adesanya win again from Robert Whittaker, then who else there is to fight with the champ? And champ have to be not sitting out of the ring for 1 year or 1.5 year or something. I want Israel Adesanya to be active because he's a very good striker. He don't take that much damage. He moves a lot, and his strikes are on point. He's one of the best striker in a kickboxing history. And yeah, and I'm so happy. Speech Heaven, thank you so much for the comments, man. Yeah, I'm doing a lot of work hard. I hope you guys enjoy the stuff. Soon I'm gonna have better stuff coming up. A lot of the fight posters coming up. All the champion of the UFC posters coming up. I'm gonna have them all in my background, and trying to have the fastest internet in the UK, so my stream do not lag or get slow. Right now I got the fastest as well, but it's just the weather as well. If I open a window right now, you guys gonna hear windstorm outside. That much wind, and I don't know. The weather's makes sometimes a little bit internet slow as well. Jared Cornier, guys, was a heavyweight. Yeah, heavyweight, and he cut down to middleweight, and he's fighting in a middleweight. That is pretty impressive, man. Very impressive to set your body all the way down, get lean, and your diet and your whole things get changed. I've done that in my life before. I had a lot, not a lot, but I was like 80 to 85 kg or 90 kg. Then I want to have a little bit shredded. I want to have some abs and stuff like that, and change my whole diet and stuff like that, and biking a lot, running a lot, and less food, starving and fasting and stuff like that. And now I am on a 75 kg, almost 155 lbs. That is in a UFC division, is called in a lightweight division. So I'm a lightweight right now, natural lightweight without any diet or something. But yeah, Derek Brunson walking up, most first round finishes in the UFC middleweight history 7, the second most win in the middleweight history 14, third longest active win streak in the UFC middleweight division, that is 5. So Derek Brunson is pretty amazing coming up towards this fight. Jesse Ucker, are you gonna stream the fight? I am streaming the fight. We could not share the voice or the video because it will be taken down toward because of the copyright things. So I apologize. This is only a fight companion. I I'm gonna let you guys know during the fight. I'm gonna talk through. So welcome to my channel. We're watching UFC 271 Israel Adesanya versus Robbie Whittaker. It's a rematch between two fighters right now. We have the the third last fight left on the card, that is Derek Brunson versus Jared Cornier. Then we had a co-main event, Derek Lewis versus Tai Tuivasa, and then the last fight, Israel Adesanya versus Robert Whittaker. In my opinion, Jared Cornier is more dangerous fighter on his feet when he's fighting with Derek Brunson, because Brunson is a pretty much amazing striker. Don't take me wrong, but he's gonna go for takedowns. That's my prediction. He will not stand with Jared Cornier and no way. He will go for takedowns. Because Jared Cornier is very explosive with his legs, with his strikes. Don't take me wrong, Jared Cornier been finished before as well. He can be finished, but I'm hoping Jared Cornier get it done this in a very good fashion. That will be good for his record, for his career. Derek Brunson already been in that situation. He did fight Israel Adesanya, and we all know what happened. He says he's a changed person. He mentally and physically and emotionally as well. But Israel Adesanya is a champion when he comes to the mind game and trash talk. And third, the best thing about him, when he comes to perform in the ring, he do the proper job. So Jared Cornier and Derek Brunson both are in the octagon. Fight is gonna get announced. This is a 3 round fight between both of them, and that is in a middleweight division. So Jared Cornier is 37-year-old. Derek Brunson is 38. Jared Cornier have 5'11" height. Derek Brunson 6'1". Both fighters have a 77-inch reach. Jared Cornier have only point 0.5 inch reach advantage. So Derek Brunson had the record of 23 wins, 7 losses. He's fighting out of Wilmington, number 4 ranked middleweight contender in the world. Jared Connier had a record of 14 wins, 5 losses. Man, it's amazing. This guy was heavyweight and he is slim, shredded, 185 pounder now. Killer Gorilla, Jared Connier. Let's go. The fight starting up, round one. From the time Derek Brunson's changed his hair color, he's pretty much undefeated so far. Let's go. Round one is on. Straight away, Jared Connier putting some pressure on Brunson. Leg kick attempt by Connier. The body kick applied by Derek Brunson. This fight is pretty much amazing. Derek Brunson have to simply go for a takedown, and if he cannot take down Connier, he's gonna get hammered. Nice punch and miss by Derek Brunson. As I say, Derek Brunson is uh, missing the punches and he is going for the takedown, but Jared Connier defended one. But Derek Brunson was looking a little bit floppy on his hands. No way, Derek Brunson's takedown action is looking so bad and so loose and desperate right now because he is going so slow for a takedown. In my opinion, Jared Connier go for a uppercut or a knee, but after a lot of scrambles, Derek Brunson's able to take Jared Connier on the ground, but this is on the near the cage side. Here we go. Jared Connier is stand up. Connier is pretty much a very explosive and like strength and strong guy. When he comes for coming in a scramble. Nice front kick by Jared Connier. Bronson is leaning his head again inside in while he's going down. That can be easily front knee to the face if Jared Connier attempted one or an uppercut. As I said, Michael Bisping repeating the same thing, and he's saying this is a death trap. He's dipping a lot, and that's a very bad way. And he is fighting the same style he fighted with Israel Adesanya. The way he was dipping again left and right. Israel Adesanya, if you guys remember, he threw jab and behind the head kick, and he finished Derek Brunson. And he's doing the same thing with his hands little bit low. All I want Jared Connier to throw some head kick when he's moving towards right, to throw the left shot, and when Derek Brunson is missing the the long left shot, he's leaning a lot into the punch, and he's not throwing like a speed one. He's just a lazy punch he's throwing, and behind it he's going for the takedown. Oh, Oh, another trip by Derek Brunson, and Jared Cornier is on the ground. Oh, he passed the full mount. Brunson is doing amazing job so far. This is a second or third takedown in the fight so far, and in this takedown, he is in a half control, and he is leaning on laying on Canier, keeping him on the ground. Jared Conner need to stand up. Amazing job by Jared Conner. Stand up on his feet, push the Derek Brunson back. Head kick by Jared Conner. Brunson's looking slow. Conner need to pick some good shot, especially right hook by Derek Brunson. Jared Conner is on the ground. He looks okay. He's hurt. He's still moving. Derek Brunson got his back and rear naked choke. That is pretty deep. That is pretty deep. Jared Coney is looking fine. He's holding the arm. Oh, round ended. No way. Good job by Derek Brunson. Caught Jared Cornier coming in with his right hand, dropped him, almost got a rear naked choke, but the round ended. If Brunson have a little bit more time in this rear naked choke, more 10-second or 20-second, he could have finished the fight. But let's see if Jared Cornier can change something in his fight game plan, because he must do something about it now, because Derek Brunson is taking him down. He almost hurt him with a punch as well. Straight away, single leg by Derek Brunson, and he's get it done. Derek Brunson went for the high cross, got the finish right away on a side control. Jared Cornier is back on his feet. Nice uppercut by Jared Cornier. We need more of those while Derek Brunson is leaning inside. Desperate shot by Derek Brunson. Derek Brunson's looking slow right now. The way he lean is so slow. It's a technical fighter like Israel Adesanya. He's a sniper shot. He pick you up from a right outside when you throw a punch, and he's counter strike right behind it. Even he stays in a pocket with the people. Derek Brunson's looking so floppy right now. I guess with the one punch, his little bit still hurt. He's not moving much. He's not. You can see it from the eyes of Derek Brunson right now. There's 3 minutes left in the round two. Jared Cornier need to go for some punches, man. I'm surprised no much of the leg kicks by Jared Cornier, because he is pretty much afraid of if he Derek Brunson's going for the takedown anyway, so catch the leg and go for a takedown. Nice hook by Derek Brunson. So right now, 2 minutes left. Jared Cornier versus Derek Brunson. This is a round two. Derek Brunson's looking fatigued right now. Jared Cornier need to land some good shot, otherwise he is losing this fight because there was a lot of takedown being in every round. Nice stiff jab by Jared Cornier. When I compare to Israel Adesanya to a lot of middleweight fighters, they pretty much they are good, but there's a level of a striking like Darren Till. He's a pretty much a very good striker, especially with his hands. And in the same division, Israel Adesanya. Oh, nice two short elbows. Derek Brunson's is hurt. Oh my goodness. He is walking like a zombie everywhere. Running. Jared Cornier is all over him. Come on. Oh, he's out. He's out. He's out. Jared Cornier, get it done. Damn. I was telling you guys, Derek Brunson is slow. He is stiff. He out of his game plan. He was acting so weird. I don't know why, but he paid the price. He was so relaxed in the clinch, and Jared Cannonier holding him in the clinch. Boom, one elbow, two, and Derek Brunson eyes goes wide open like what the hell just happened? Them two elbows was heavy. Ooh, so that was two elbows and the spinning fist, not spinning fist, but back fist right on it. And then he dropped him on the ground and 6 to 7 elbows. No way. Referee done a big mistake stopping this fight little bit late. That's it. We got the result. If Israel Adesanya won tonight, the next in the line is Kirill Killer Gorilla, Jared Cannonier. There's a Sean Strickland as well in the line as well. I forgot about that. He had pretty much 5 fights winning streak. Wow, man. As I expected from Jared Cannonier, pretty much TKO round two. I was expecting round one. Wow, amazing game plan. Amazing job by Jared Connier. He finished Derek Brunson in a round two, pretty much hurt him so bad with the elbows, short elbows in a stance, and then on the ground. Insane comeback from Connier. Wow. Oh, Jared Connier just saying he's the one for the next title shot. Nobody else. Amazing job. Nicely done by. And the power Connier possessed, he can finish anyone in his division if he caught him with that. Sean a mall in the building with the pink and blue hairs. Next fight is a March 5 Saturday. Kobe Covington versus Masvidal. This fight gonna be insane. The next fight, Tai Tuivasa, the shoe he prayed. He won from Augusto Sakai. He won from Greg Hardy. He won from Harry Hungsuger, Steven Strohr, all knockout TKO, round one, round one, round one, and round two, Augusto Sakai. But he is fighting this tonight with Derek Lewis, who is the knockout artist. He has the most knockout in the UFC heavyweight division. So this fight, I don't think so. This fight will go anyway on a decision. If you put $100 or £100 on the underdog, uh, Tai Tuivasa, Jared Curnyer, and Robert Whittaker, almost $1,000 or £1,000 coming back. The hardest hitting heavyweight coming up. Tai Tuivasa fighting out of Sydney, Australia, baby. Fourth highest significant strike landed. So it's almost time for the big fights. The best fight of the whole card coming up. Derek Lewis versus Tai Tuivasa, or subject to the change. That's a DraftKings stuff, betting stuff. Bet safely, responsibly. Do not bet. First of all, put in a saving account. That's the best thing you can do. Rather betting on it and guessing. So the co-main event coming up: Derek Lewis versus Tai Tuivasa. Make sure you guys tune in, stay tuned, and get your popcorn and see together because the firework coming up and this fight gonna be amazing because Derek Lewis, the knockout artist. But the funny thing is, Derek Lewis is fighting in his hometown, in his Houston, Texas, in his hometown, and that could be a biggest pressure on him as he fought for last time in Texas, and that was a very bad performance by Derek Lewis because the home crowd pressure and the people and the expectation and everybody led him. Same thing happened to Robert Whittaker when he was fighting in his hometown. That much pressure on him and all around the world. All the supporters and the fans want him to only one expectation to just go in the fight and knock out Israel Adesanya, and that cost him in his whole belt. This is what happened with Derek Lewis, with him before as well in Houston, Texas. So I am expecting not to happen again like this because that will become a one-sided fight. I want to see is Derek Lewis and Tai Tuivasa standing in the middle and making this fight of the night or KO of the night, because these are the two both fighters. Tai Tuivasa have the nickname Bam Bam, so all he do bam bam, bang in a fucking pocket, stand and bang. I cannot wait, and it's hard for me to pick this fight because Derek Lewis, love Derek Lewis. He's fighting in his home ground, but the Tai Tuivasa, he hits so hard as well, man. And I'm telling you, if he landed on Derek Lewis, maybe he would be the first ever guy who gonna drop Derek Lewis. That's my prediction. Or he's gonna get badly knocked out by Derek Lewis. One of them, something going to be happen. Taito Iwasa making his way. So the people all around the world who have no idea how the fighters of Australian fighters or New Zealand fighters struggling especially in a travel condition when they go in America or stuff like that, they cannot go back 3 or 4 or 5 months, so it's pretty much a very big struggle. Hats off to the fighters leaving the family and kids and everyone and doing all these events for fans around the world, fan like us, and we having this opportunity to sit home and watch all these nice events. If you guys know, during the lockdown, there was a only UFC event what keep us little bit happy, and we didn't get totally mad in a lockdown because there was nothing, and there was only UFC sport as always. So let me know in a comment, guys. What's your pick, Taito Iwasa or a Derek Lewis? Who you want to win and how the fight gonna go down? Let me know in a comment. Taito Iwasa making his way, entering in the octagon. Longest active UFC knockout streak is 4. Second longest active win streak in the UFC heavyweight division is 4. The fourth shortest average fight time among UFC active heavyweight is 6 minute 30 second only. So he spent in his five fights, six fights, only 6 minute 30 seconds. That is amazing. Derek Lewis is coming up. Man, when I see that kind of a big event, and then we are back to UFC Apex, and I'm when I'm doing a live streaming, and when the UFC Apex is on, some of the time I'm like falling asleep. I'm feeling like, oh, I want to sleep. I want to close it because without fans, fights are boring. Not boring, but it's not that kind of a environment or excitement. There we go. Derek Lewis making his way. Derek Lewis looking very good in a physique. By his physique, he changes a lot of stuff. You know, one thing I'm gonna say: if Derek, let me tell you guys his record: most knockout in the UFC history, 13; second most win in the UFC heavyweight history, 17; finished 22 of 26 win, 21 knockouts. So that is Derek Lewis record, 21 knockouts. Right now it's 5 a.m. UK time, Sunday morning. Sunday morning, 5 a.m. By the time this event gonna be finished, I have to sleep, and then by the time I'm gonna wake up, I'm gonna work about 4 o'clock again, back to work, evening time. Derek Lewis is in the octagon. Beast is in the cage. Cage gonna get locked down, and let's see who's going out of this cage as a victorious. So Derek Lewis is 37-year-old. Taito Iwasa is 28. Both have a same height. Both have almost same weight, 266 pound. Derek Lewis had the 4-inch reach advantage as his reach is 79, and Taito Iwasa have the reach of 75-inch. Taito Iwasa is 28-year-old, pretty much younger than Derek Lewis. Is that 3 round fight? Yeah, that is 3 round. So Taito Iwasa's getting booed by Derek Lewis fan. Obviously, Derek Lewis fighting in his hometown. That will happen. I did expect that. Who people all already they holding the shoe, pouring the beer in it, and they having the shoey. I will not have never have the shoey from someone's feet. So Derek Lewis has a record of 26 win, 8 losses, 1 no counted, fighting out of Houston, Texas. This is his home ground, hometown, and the whole arena crowds cheering. Make sure you guys subscribe for all the UFC event. Right now, the co-main event is on. Derek Lewis versus Tai Tuivasa being announced. I'm already having a sweat in my palm. This fight gonna be so much insane. It is gonna be insane, or it's gonna be one of the Boris fight. I don't wanna see the Boris one. I guess it's gonna be a banger. Here we go, round one. Both fighters in the middle of the octagon. A lot of feints going on. Taito Iwasa is training in AKA, so his wrestling is pretty much getting better. It's keeping Derek Lewis to go backward, and that's a very good strategy for Taito Iwasa. Taito Iwasa have to keep Derek Lewis on back of the feet. Two leg kicks attempt by Taito Iwasa, and Derek Lewis doing a pretty much a bad technique because he's going down to catch the leg kick. If he fainted it down and he went up, that will be land. And right now, Taito Iwasa putting a pressure on Derek Lewis in a clinch, keeping him on the cage, throwing some knees to his leading knee, keeping him on the cage under hooks. Derek Lewis looked calm and collective so far. So fans are booing because they want to see stand and bang. But Taito Iwasa's doing a good job. He cannot stand like a crazy person in front of a knockout artist like a Derek Lewis. So Dan Margriata just split them up. That was quick. Oh, head kick by Derek Lewis, blocked by Taito Iwasa. Derek Lewis with a jumping, jumping kick and the right overhand ducked by Taito Iwasa. That was insane action with these two big giants in the middle of the octagon with these big actions. Now the Derek Lewis keeping Taito Iwasa towards the cage with the underhooks and try to throw some knees on a Taito Iwasa. Game changed by Taito Iwasa single leg attempt. Nice short elbow by Taito Iwasa in a short clinch. Another elbow by Taito Iwasa. I'm surprised Derek Lewis went for the takedown. Second attempt by Taito Derek Lewis, and he got Taito Iwasa on the ground. That is big. First we seen in the last event, Derek Francis Zingano was wrestler. Oh, heavy shots landed by Derek Lewis. 6, 7 shots when Taito Iwasa was standing up. Wow, I'm shocked. Taito Iwasa took 7 to 8 shots, and he stand up. No way. There is nobody in the UFC history can take all these punches and stay in front of Derek Lewis. He took all the punches while he was standing up, and he threw some heavy shots behind it, and Derek Lewis went for holding. What a flip throw by Derek Lewis. 3 takedown by Derek Lewis so far. Tai was a need to get into the angle because right now what Derek Lewis is doing, because he's heavy, he's big. So what he's doing, he's putting his weight into the takedown, into the throw while he's throwing Tai Tuivasa, because Tai Tuivasa is not standing in that kind of an angle or keeping his body into that posture where he knows where the takedown is going or is gonna be throw. So you have to keep your knee or your legs in the into the same angle or in a shape. You don't have to stand flat. Wild first round ended. Wow, these punches when Tai Tuivasa was standing up. Wow, but that was crazy. The way Tai Tuivasa took all the punches, stand up and throw the haymakers back to. So Tai Tuivasa coach telling him Derek Lewis don't want to stand and bang. That's why he's going for the takedown. Three takedowns attempted by Derek Lewis and all being successful. Second round coming up. Started now, guys. Both fighters in the middle of the octagon. Let's see if the Derek Lewis gonna go for another takedown. Big over right hand missed by Derek Lewis. But this can be a dangerous for Tai Tuivasa the way he's keeping his head down. Oh, tired. Tai Tuivasa need to throw some more of the front kicks because oh, Tai Tuivasa is a little bit hurt with the upper two or three uppercuts landed by Derek Lewis. Wow, he is hurting Tai Tuivasa with the punches, but Tai Tuivasa is still on his feet. Another takedown by Derek Lewis. Straight landed a knee in the clinch. Tai Tuivasa is oh, he's throwing some haymakers back, and Derek Lewis little bit hurt. Massive right hand landed by Derek Lewis, and the left by Tai Tuivasa. That is insane. Big elbow, and Tai Tuivasa finished Derek Lewis. No way. Wow. Wow. No way. No way, guys. Derek Lewis just get knocked out. That's a big disappointed night for Derek Lewis. I did expect Tai Tuivasa to win, but I was shocked the way he was getting hurt. But he stayed in the pocket. He stayed in the fire. And the funny thing about this fight, when uh, Derek Lewis was hitting him, and Tai Tuivasa when hitting him back, Derek Lewis was backing up. The left hook landed by Tai Tuivasa straight on a chin, right on a chin, short elbow, and then the pushing hand, and then the right hand coming right on it. And these two short elbows, that was so insane. Derek Lewis fell on his face down, out cold. Yo, I miss anything? Yes, Derek Lewis get knocked out in a second round by Tai Tuivasa. And that fight was so crazy. Derek Lewis went in a first round for three takedowns. He done that. Both was throwing some punches, but Tai Tuivasa stood there in a fire, and I'm shocked the amount of punches Tai Tuivasa took from Derek Lewis and could not fell on the floor. That's amazing. And compared to Tai Tuivasa, when Tai Tuivasa hit Derek Lewis with all these shots, nuts out, dropped him with the short elbows, two, three, and face down, KO in his hometown, Derek Lewis. No way, man. This is what I say. This is the second time. That's the biggest win in a Tai Tuivasa's record because he just finished the knockout artist. 21 KO have Derek Lewis, and Tai Tuivasa just knocked him out. Wow. King of knockout. That's MMA for you. Yeah, it's true. It's true. Oh mate. Watch the highlights for this fight, guys. You guys gonna say, wow, this is, in my opinion, fight of the night or a KO of the night. That was a Muay Thai clinch. Who's next? Israel Adesanya and Robert Whittaker rematch. And I'm sure, I think Robert Whittaker can get it done this in a wrestling if he can take down Israel Adesanya. But that's not gonna happen. Israel Adesanya's takedown defense is almost off the record, and his striking, as you guys knows, and almost the results gonna be the same. Australia Sydney is going crazy right now with this Tai Tuivasa's win. Brunson get no Brunson speech heaven. Brunson get knocked out and he get choked out by him, and Tai Tuivasa just knocked out Derek Lewis as well. So both Derek Brunson and Derek Lewis, they lost, both of them. And the way Derek Brunson lost, if you watch the fights after the when it's available on internet, you will be laughing on your head because yeah, at least Andre won. Yeah, and Andre Arlovsky, he done it again in front of the young upcoming guy. But Derek Brunson, I was expecting him to winning this fight and going for championship. But I was thinking, I was hoping his game plan and his game fighting game thing is changed. But no, Derek Brunson in the second round he was so slow and floppy, and Jared Cornier finished him right there in the second round. He's been in a game for so long. Yeah, that's true. That's true. But and Andrei Arlovsky is one of the best fight. If I'm not wrong, one of my favorite fight was when he fought with his teammate Travis Brown. That fight you can see best Andrei Arlovsky, his strikes, because Travis Brown was very dangerous striker as well. But the way he finished him was that was a good. They gotta do ads, and that will be before the next fight. So we start. They gotta do ads, and Travis Brown fell off so hard. Yeah, true. Yeah, man, that's good. Travis Brown. Travis Brown was a good fighter as well, but remember, Derek Lewis knocked him out so badly, and I guess after that he never came back. He got a baby with Ronda, so that's good. Yeah, lucky guy, man. Travis Brown is very lucky guy. Got Ronda Rousey and got kid, and they married. Jason, welcome to my channel, bro. Welcome to the live stream. Everybody, shout out to Jason. Just tune in. Jason saying, honestly, I would like to put my money for that Lewis was the fight, but I would confidently throw down 500 on Izzy. He is just such crafty fighter, and I don't think Bobby Knuckles know Izzy holds Arsenal. I will say yes. I will say yes, and I am thinking in this fight, Robbie Whittaker doing one more mistake. He is thinking about the John Blachowicz fight. He's expecting he's gonna go for a takedown and do something what like in the first fight. He was thinking he's gonna fight as a Calvin Gastelum the way he put a pressure on him, but he paid the price. But Robbie Israel Adesanya, man, he improves a lot. We know how he dismantled Paulo Costa, Marvin Vittori. That Kevin fight was so good. Yeah, man, that fight was good. That was a very good fight. If Robbie Whittaker get knocked out in a first round, oh, that's gonna be embarrassing. But remember, in the first fight when they fight in Australia, Israel Adesanya dropped Robbie Whittaker right in the first round, right on the bell. Jason saying he cannot leave the chin unguarded. Izzy will hit that cleanly. The takedown, however, we never saw Izzy get taken down until he fought John. That's true. Jason's got some knowledge about MMA. Glad to hear that. Jason, I do all the UFC live streams, so make sure if you feel, subscribe to the channel if you like the content. Every UFC fights, I try to cover it up. I cannot wait for this rematch. Right now, they're just showing how these two fighters had the fight and how these two fighters, after when they met first time in the octagon, how the two fighters become totally a change fighters. And I'm hoping this gonna be a totally a different results in this fight. Man, boy, beating Israel Adesanya will be a biggest task of Robert Whittaker. And if he get it done this, man, it's gonna be pretty much amazing before Robert Whittaker, because he can decide after that, or he want a rematch or not, or you never know. Robert Whittaker might win this and have one more rematch or two more rematch, and he retire. But definitely, is he gonna finish this fight, man? Yeah, If Robert win, Israel gonna look like a scrub. I feel like Israel is a forgettable champ in my opinion. If yeah, if Robert wins, Israel gonna look like a scrub. Yeah, a lot of people gonna do a lot of dirt on Israel as Adesanya, man. As a lot of people saying from his chest size, shape. Oh, he's on steroids. He's on this. He's on this. You don't have a knockout power, and a lot of stuff's going on. Well, yeah, you're right. But if Israel Adesanya went down today, if he did not stop the takedown, that can be a long night for Israel Adesanya as well because it takes time to be in that level. There's a difference between takedown defense and staying on the ground and moving, scrambling, and not letting people to hit you or do a lot of damage. But I've seen there's a gap between Israel Adesanya's game right now, especially in a ground game. Always seen it on a John's fight. But if that happen again, that can be a big night for Israel Adesanya as well. I personally don't agree with you just because of the way he absolutely pick apart high level opener, high opener, and makes it look easy. But when if speech heaven says, but when Anderson lost or Josh Ardo lost, I feel like they still had their respect. Uh, Anderson Silva obviously he defended his middleweight title almost 8 times. So uh, Israel Sanya to reach that level is gonna take time. Josh Aldo as well, he had his time, and the level of the level of Josh Aldo had back in days that was different. But Israel Sanya will take time to become in that level. But UFC need, UFC really need a champion like Israel Adesanya right now. Robbie Whittaker is a very good person, very good human, but UFC need a star like Israel Adesanya who can bring the people and fame. And as you guys know, Nigeria has the biggest crowd behind him. Uh, Jason says, I believe Izzy will not be forgotten. Definitely, man. Jason, Izzy has the one of the best style, and obviously he's been say style bender. Sweet Heaven says maybe romanticize old MMA too much. Yeah, man. Old MMA is gold. New MMA as well is totally changed. New era of the fight. 2005, 2014 was a peak. Yeah, that's true. That's where all the great are those speech. I agree with you. True. All the biggest big name and big legend who made this sport beautiful. There was all before. Here we go, guys. Main event is getting started. So Israel Adesanya making his way. I want to see is he gonna do this time some new entrance or a same small entrance. Yeah, this time he's having a no dance, just a normal walking in. It's good, man. You guys tune in, have some conversation, some topic, some discussion. So Robert Whittaker is already in the octagon. Now Izzy is making his way. This time, no mask, no hat, no dance. Izzy looking serious and straight to the business. I'm excited for this fight, man, because I know Izzy is a sniper. I want if he pick his shot in the first round, he will finish Robert Whittaker. But as you guys know, there's only one guy who KO'd Israel Adesanya, and that is Pereira or something. His name is. The fight started faster than I thought. Yeah, fight started faster because the last two, the co-main event TKO, then Derek Brunson fight TKO, and before 1-2 fights ended early. So yeah, I'm glad this fight is getting early because right now in the UK is 5 a.m. in the morning, Sunday morning. It's 9 p.m. in the there. Yeah, man, American people are luckiest people on the earth. So second longest win streak in the UFC middleweight division. That is 10. Third most knockout in the UFC middleweight history, 11. That is Israel Adesanya's record. God bless America. I'm a big fan of America, man. I will visit one day. One day I will travel to America. Definitely, I want to watch in MGM Garden a fight, or a Las Vegas, or on a Texas. Because in UK, there's no UFC fights. It's one event coming, and it's gonna be all rubbish. All the UK fighters, most of the fighters are just local. Never been here. I live in Hollywood. Oh, my back and shoulder. I done a lot of workout. Then, then I went for a job. So fighters are getting announced. It's time. All the waiting is finished. The time's flying so fast when they meet last time, and this is a rematch now again. Let's go. Speech Heaven says, let's go. Come on, Speech Heaven. Any prediction? Last, Jason. Last prediction. Woo! I cannot wait. Speech Heaven say first round KO. Israel win. Let's go. Good pick. If you guys was putting $100 on Jared Cornier, Tai Tuivasa, and Robert Whittaker, you will get back almost $1,500 or 1,200 pound, something like that. That was a big underdog payout today. Two went okay. Only Robert Whittaker left. So Robert Whittaker has a record of 24 win, 5 losses only. That's a good return. Yeah, that's a big return on an underdog. Only $100 bet and coming back almost 1,000. But if your all three picks become correct, Israel Adesanya is sitting on the ground right now, and he got his thumb in his mouth, and he's not even looking at the camera. He's just looking down like a baby, like a kid. Man, Israel Adesanya got some style. These his hand actions, the way he do some stuff, you don't know what even he's doing. So he had a finger in his thumb in his mouth, then he stuck it into the octagon, then stomp it, stand up, and then doing this action. And you know, is style bender basically. Round one is coming up. Herb Dean in the middle. Keep it clean, fighters. Follow my instruction. Touch your gloves. Let's go. Speech heaven. Whack as hell. Uh, Come on, let's go. Let's fight. Round one, guys. This is a 5 round fight between Robert Whittaker and Israel Adesanya. It's a rematch. Both fighters in the middle of the octagon. Uh, Adesanya keeping his stance, southpaw and orthodox, keep changing it. First leg kick by Robert Whittaker. There's only one way Robert Whittaker can win tonight. Keeping Israel Adesanya in the middle of the ring and go for a takedown and take him down when he's in the center of the octagon. Two leg kick missed by Israel Adesanya. Rob looking so calm and patient. He's not overextending his punches and kicks like in a first fight. Nice inside leg kick by Adesanya. Jab, jab to the face by Adesanya. Leg kick replied by Robbie Whittaker. You know, Israel Adesanya have a 7-inch reach advantage in this fight, and it's very hard for Robbie Whittaker to go inside and try to land the stuff what he can land on the face of Israel Adesanya. Israel Adesanya's looking so calm. He's staying outside, keep moving left and right, just throwing jab cross and not much of the strikes yet because he's waiting Robert Whittaker to come in and catch him with the same shots. The what he done it before going backward with the hooks. Two heavy leg kicks landed by Israel Adesanya. There's another the second time Robert Whittaker lunging in and leaping left and just going forward, but there's far away Israel Adesanya is moving out, and that's the trick. Robert Whittaker should not do that, leaping in the way in like in his last first fight. Ooh, nice head kick missed by Adesanya. Adesanya just threw the question mark kick. Oh, nice straight cross by Robert Whittaker. Oh, Adesanya, and it dropped Robert Whittaker. Robert Whittaker back to his feet. Now Israel Adesanya is overconfident. He's he's taunting Robert Whittaker. Robert Whittaker looking okay, and he's back to his feet. Oh, big takedown attempt by Robert Whittaker and defended by Adesanya. I don't think so. Robert Whittaker gonna take down Israel Adesanya. No way. Not this way. He's gonna get knocked out the way he's lunging in. That was just a one straight left from Israel Adesanya and it dropped Robert Whittaker. Ooh, another heavy leg kick. There we go. There's a Left hook landed by Israel Sanya. That was same like Robert already lost. No, he is in the fight still, but he dropped one time. He's back on his feet, but now he's out of his game plan. He's lunging in two time, went for the takedown, didn't happen, and he's acting same the way was he was acting in the first fight. And Israel Sanya is now all over with the leg kicks because Robert Whittaker stand very heavy on the front kick sideway, so he's getting chewed in the front leg kick. That was the first round goes to Israel Adesanya straight. That was a 10-8, or you can say 10-7, 10-7 round. But Israel Adesanya had a very long reach, and Robert Whittaker having a very hard time getting into the range. 7-inch reach advantage. As I say, Israel Adesanya attacking the front knee, the front hamstring, and he's dropping the left hand, and this is how he's gonna end the shot and the fight. I'm telling you, Robert Whittaker looking not good in the first round. His takedown was so bizarre, so slow. It's like far away, dive away. Israel Sanya has gone. So round two is started, guys. Head kick by Robbie Whittaker and blocked by Adesanya. Adesanya have one of the best head movement in the game. The way he's go backward and he still landed his punches. He stays in the pocket. He go backward and boom. That's the best striker ever. Sniper shots. This right now in this fight, there's two or three time is he just miss his left hook what he done in the first fight, and if that landed, they're gonna make a fight ended right there. But I'm surprised Robbie Whittaker still staying in the game plan and he is not going lunging forward the way he done it before. He done it twice in this fight right now, but not again. So let's hope Robbie Whittaker don't do this mistake again. All the fans are screaming, "Let's go easy." 3 minute 30-second left in a round two. Nice uppercut by Adesanya. Robbie Whittaker took the shot and now he's little bit backing up. Nice connection by Adesanya. Jab landed. That was a one good shot. Robert Whittaker going for the head kick, but Israel Adesanya from far, far away going out. Here we go. Going for a takedown. And Robert Whittaker got the takedown. That is big. Now the question is, Robert Whittaker can keep Adesanya on his feet, on his back, and nicely done by Israel Adesanya. He's back on his feet. Robert Whittaker need to lock his hand behind the back, keep it under the hook, and then change the level and go for the takedown. Because Israel Adesanya is a long guy, it's gonna be a very hard to keep him in front of the cage and go for the takedown. It will be hard for Robbie Whittaker. He have to change the level, get down, go for the legs, pick him up, and he's out. Israel Adesanya is out. Both fighters are separated, no more in a clinch. Adesanya is in the center of the octagon, keeping Robbie Whittaker outside. Nice inside leg kick by Adesanya. Head kick block by Robbie Whittaker. There is no telegraphing when it comes to left head kick from Israel Adesanya. Wherever he stand, he just throw it. People have to load it in. I'm at Taco Bell, just got my service back. So second round, 50-second left. Adesanya is not going for the finish the way he was saying, like, I'm gonna finish him in the first round. He is just waiting because obviously he's a champion. He's not gonna risk it all to go in a fire with Robert Whittaker. He's staying outside and just throwing some shots what he can, making Robert Whittaker frustrated. 10 minutes in the books, 2 rounds over. Israel Adesanya versus Robert Whittaker, UFC 271. That was a big moment in this fight when Robert Whittaker took Israel Adesanya down. I was looking is looking not good. Obviously, Izzy is controlling the fight. Robert Whittaker not looking good. He did had one takedown against Izzy, but Izzy managed to back up on his feet so quickly. Come on, we need more from Robert Whittaker. He need to do something better than what he's doing in a round one and round two. Let's see the game plan. What game plan he brings in the table now. But Robert Whittaker have better second round than the round one. But Israel Adesanya won both of the rounds. If you go on a scores, see the third round. There's a lot of feints going on. Nice body shot by Israel Adesanya. Damn, I need a water, and there's nothing around me right now. Nice jab landed by Robert Whittaker. Goes around, but still 2018 Adesanya. Yeah, everybody's scoring Adesanya 2 rounds in the first. Robert Whittaker can now win this, staying outside and just hoping for these. You trying to drive out. Oh, man. I am right now, but yeah, I forgot I should have a water bottle around me. I did have one and it's whole empty right in front of me. But it's fine. I can survive. So 2 minute 50 second left in a round three. The fight is getting boring as I did not expect like this because the fans are sitting on the chairs like they almost fell asleep. And I remember when the Derek Lewis and Tai Tuivasa was fighting, I cannot hear I cannot hear what's it called DC or Michael Bisping saying anything. Robert Whittaker doing a lot better job than in the first fight, but oh, big takedown by Robert Whittaker. Adesanya is so quick. He's back on his feet again, but Robert Whittaker holding the back of Adesanya, keeping the hands on. So Adesanya is on the near the cage now, and Robert Whittaker is still holding from his hands, keeping the the back in the lock. But he will not take down Adesanya like this because Adesanya is long, and they both are separate. 1 minute 10 seconds left in a round three. Israel Adesanya keep pressing his hand. He's like holding his hand, and he done that twice or three times. I hope his hand is not broken or something. Oh, big leg kick landed. Whitaker's leg is hurt. That was a heavy leg kick by Adesanya. 5-6 like these, Robert Whitaker is gonna go out. Rob is doing a good job, but he is behind right now. But big improvement from hurt hand and hurt leg. Lol, they messing each other up. Yeah, they are messing each other up. There's a lot improvement from Robert Whittaker because the same shot was getting landed from Israel Adesanya was a left hook, left check hook when he was going backward and he was throwing always a left hook. But in this fight, when he's throwing it, the left hook, Robert Whittaker have his hand up, covering it up, and so far he is in the fight. So three round on the book, only two left. So far, is it looks like this fight going on a decision. Israel Adesanya hand, right hand is hurt. Robert Whittaker's left leg is chewed up. So let's see who's gonna get broken first. Here we go. Round four. Watching Izzy every time he like if you watch Izzy, he have almost same kind of a feint, but all you have to just guess and read his feint style. But it's looked easy staying outside and guessing all this stuff. But when we are in the same ring, in the same with the same person right next to us, it don't works like that, because Izzy is so much good at striking, keeping his distance, knowing his range, his head position, and even when they are in a pocket, Izzy is very good at striking it back. And nice shot by Whittaker, and Israel Adesanya landed a very good body kick. There's a variety of different kind of attacks by Israel Adesanya, and Whittaker is dimensionally still same. Another takedown by Robbie Whittaker. That is quick. Oh, got the back of Israel Adesanya. Israel Adesanya is standing up. That is big. That is big. If from here, if he got his hand around the neck of Israel Adesanya, oh man, he's out. Lost it again. Robbie Whittaker doing a very good job with this takedown. He need to go back again to beat Israel Adesanya tonight. He have to go again and again with these takedowns, and he's getting successful. He's getting success taking Israel Adesanya's back, and that was almost rear naked choke right there. But Adesanya is so long, he just pushed him and he dropped him. But that was so close. Robert Whittaker need to do more of these takedowns. He cannot wait in a one round one takedown, and the crowd is cheering for Robbie. Robbie. This is a very close fight so far. The first two rounds goes to Israel Adesanya 10-8. These last two rounds are so close. So right now we're watching UFC 271, Israel Adesanya versus Robert Whittaker. Fourth round, 1 minute 40 second left. The fight is so close so far. I'm gonna say Robert Whittaker improves a lot than the last fight. So first round goes to Adesanya, second round goes to Adesanya, third round goes to Adesanya. So fourth round so far is going to Robert Whittaker. 50 second left in a round one. Only we had a fifth and final round left in the final middleweight championship of the world. You cannot beat a person like Adesanya, a striker, sniper striker like Adesanya with a jab and cross. That will never ever happen. And you know when Israel Adesanya fight with Joel Romero, I was expecting Joel Romero for a takedown. He's the only one powerful, explosive wrestler who could take Israel Adesanya down, but he didn't even try it. He went just standing up and stand and bang. Is he only breathing through his nose midway through the fourth, not even sitting down? That's amazing, man. Is he got the cardio? Not using the stool, just relaxing and breathing from his nose. And when you look at the Bobby Knuckles' mouth is open. He's on a stool sitting. He knows like. So this is a very crucial rounds coming up, fifth and final round. Let's see, fifth and final round. Izzy is ahead in every round. Robbie Whittaker need a stoppage here, or a finish here, or a submission here. And I don't want Robbie Whittaker to make a mistake in this fifth and final round, what can cost him a whole fight or getting knocked out. Going in a decision would be better for Robbie Whittaker than getting knocked out in the process. Amazing, what's it called? Composed by Israel Adesanya, man. How this guy stays composed with every single shot, that is impressive. Nobody's going for Israel Adesanya's front kick. Like if you cannot reach him with the punches, try try for the leg kicks or something. And right now, Izzy is controlling every single thing, controlling the center of the cage. There's a nice punch by Robbie Whittaker, stun Adesanya, but Robbie Whittaker is doing a lot of mistakes in this fight. Again, he is now following up with a lot of punches or a shots, because once you let it one shot, go for another one too. Another single leg attempt, single takedown attempt by Robbie Whittaker, defended by Adesanya. And now Adesanya is putting pressure on Robbie Whittaker. There's an eye poke. Robbie Whittaker being eye poked. 2 minute 40 second left. Fight is back on again. Robbie Whittaker need a takedown or do something to win this fight. He is behind, so behind. Big shot, big takedown attempt by Robbie Whittaker. But the best thing about Izzy, the feet scramble on the ground is pretty amazing. Izzy is standing up, fighting the hands, try to separate the grip of Robbie Whittaker. 1 minute 40 second left. Shot inside left by Robbie Whittaker. Who's that? Sports 2 XYZ. What's that? Spam. Sports 2 XYZ with a fucking penguin. What shall we do with these penguins? 1 minute 6 second left. Final minute, another attempt by Robbie Whittaker of takedown, blocked by Adesanya. Ben the Penguin. Man, this fight going on a decision. The fight sounded low key boring. Yeah, kind of, because uh, there's no way Robbie Whittaker can fight this this fight, not making it look boring. Because if he was not making it look this fight boring, he would get knocked out. Israel Adesanya tried a very best. He tried every single thing, but Robbie Whittaker stays composed. Robbie Whittaker stayed composed and cannot go with a cannot go wrong with it, because the thing is, Robbie Whittaker is a very good fighter, very good fighter. But Israel Adesanya is a best striker, so there's a difference between being a good and being a best at it. That's true, but still, Izzy, yes. Oh, still boring. Yeah. That was boring. That, especially compared to the co-main event. Co-main event was the best fight of the card. So the fight's going on a decision. Let's see the card results. I'm sure uh, at least maximum 3 rounds goes to Izzy, and 2 rounds goes to Robert Whittaker due to them 2-3 takedowns. 6 a.m. almost my breakfast time. Once they announce it, I gotta go. Just ate Taco Bell and gotta roll up a blunt. Yes, Beach Heaven, lucky guy. What flavor? What flavor is latest around you guys? I just got Speech Heaven. I just got before the stream I had, what's it called, Cam Dog. After the 5 rounds, we're going to the judges' decisions, and pretty much we knows 48-47, 48-47, 48-46. Still undisputed UFC middleweight champion of the world. Is he the skinny? I live in California, so we have all the flavors, no specific things popping right now. Lol. I know I smoked that before. Yeah, man. We dream about California weed. Even daytime dream. In UK, it's not even legal yet, and the price is going off the record. And there's nothing compared to you guys. Oh, so basically, Israel Adesanya's hand is no hurt. He was showing, he was doing this kind of action during the fight because he wanna show Robbie Whittaker like I will land at this. We have like 8 stores within 3 miles of me. Wow, that is. Really, I haven't. Wow, man, pretty amazing from Easy. Amazing performance. Stopped all the takedowns and so Israel Adesanya won a fight with Jared Connier in a June because he's fresh. He have nothing's wrong with it. All no injury at all in this fight. Good commentary, bro. I'm gonna get going. I will see you next video. Yeah, man. Speech Ivan, thank you so much for popping in. It was amazing talking to you. Amazing time, and I'll see you in the next UFC live stream or anytime or whenever you upload a video, bro. No worries, bro. You take care of yourself. Look after yourself and Speech Heaven. I'll see you next time. Thank you so much. So that was the UFC 271. Izzy is still a champion. He retained his belt, and yeah, guys, I will say bye to you guys now. And thank you so much, whoever tuned in. I really appreciate that. Thumbs, make, subscribe, like, share, whatever you guys think I deserve. Try, let me know in a comment. Right now, I'm so tired. I want to get in bed, sleep, eat. It's morning time, 6 a.m. So, yeah, UFC 271 wrap up. I'll see you guys next time. Till bye bye.